Hi, welcome to this presentation on A to Z easy web page design for data publishing needs. Project website and download links will be given in the description box below. So let's get started. This is the project website location, which I will give you in the YouTube description box. So you can easily navigate to this and download the zip file that is there on this site. Of course, before I go through the download process, I will take you through the screenshots. Screenshots are below on the website, so you can click and view this. So this is a typical alphabetical list of all of your data, which is classified from A to Z. You can classify your data and publish it easily without much knowledge of HTML. You can quickly do it just with a little basic Excel knowledge, or Excel or spreadsheet knowledge is required. That's it. So let's get started on this. Let's see how to design this easy data web page design for data, A to Z design. Of course, you don't need to use the same criteria like A to Z. You can even use your geographical information, for example, cities, states. You can classify your data with any criteria and publish it. So you can even change the headers here. Instead of A to Z, you can change it as cities or states or whatever your imagination could come up with. You can change it quickly. That's it. So easy to deploy your data on the worldwide website or on your local web server. Very easy to deploy it. So now let's see a demo of it quickly. In just a few steps you can achieve this. Let's see this. First I click the download button. Of course, before that I will explain that I will give my steps both here as well as on the wiki page. Keep visiting this website from time to time, bookmark it. Keep visiting it from time to time and check the wiki page for latest updates as well. And also download the latest version of the zip file called atos.zip. Download atos.zip from source4j 649.6 KB. It says that. So you click download, and I have already downloaded it. So let me go through it without wasting time. I've already downloaded the atos.zip here, and that atos.zip I've extracted it. First, before you start working with the files, you need to extract the zip file. So you can right click and choose extract whatever option you use there in your operating system. Choose that extraction option. So atos.zip has been extracted to atos folder. So I go inside the folder, and there are only two major files to work with: atos.xls and atos.html. atos.xls is the sheet which you can easily copy your data into it and generate the HTML automatically without knowing much about HTML or web page design. You can easily generate the HTML and then copy and paste it into your atos.html template file. And on the sections, A to Z sections, you can copy your respective data and save it and view it on the browser. That's it. So easy. You can publish anything easily, quickly onto your web servers. So let's now get started. I will open the atos.xls sheet, right click it, open with. I have Excel on my MacBook Pro and also LibreOffice and also Numbers. I have three choices. I will use the free LibreOffice spreadsheet program to do this presentation. It's very easy and free for all operating systems. So I will choose that option, LibreOffice. I click the LibreOffice, and once you click it, it opens the data sheet first. Here you can see it in the bottom below. So you can see it, there is a data sheet and there is a HTML sheet here. HTML generates it automatically, so you don't need to do much on this sheet, but you have to work on your data sheet first. So I click on the data sheet now, and then you can view this sample data, but it is better, after viewing, you can delete it. I click this top corner here, select everything and press delete. Press the delete button. It says delete all. I click OK. I delete my previous data and copy my fresh data, whatever I have previously opened. I will open the recent documents and open the some non-profit list Excel sheet. I open it and I copy my entire data of this. Control C this, Control C, copy it and open the other sheet and paste the data here into the data sheet. Control V this. That's it. So I've got my data here inside, and once I go into the finish the data task, I go into my HTML sheet. This is where our next work starts. This HTML sheet generates the data. You can see it. It's automatically generated now. The first row is a heading row which says TH everywhere. Everywhere there is TH. So this is the header row. I prefer always copying the data with the header row. So always in your data sheet, copy it with your heading line. It may be colored or it may not be. That doesn't matter. But copy it with the header row. Now go to the HTML sheet and now turn on autofilter. See, when you're talking about classifying your data, you might have to turn on autofilter and choose an alphabetical filtering of your data. It could be anything. It could be on cities, states. It could be cities, states. You can filter it on anything. But for this demo, I will filter it on names first. Easy task. So let's do this. Turn on autofilter. Click everything and go to data menu, autofilter. And it says it does not contain column header. Do you want to use the first line as a column header? Yes. I say yes. And then I open the names filter box. And here in LibreOffice, you have to do further steps. I go to standard filter. And in standard filter, I say condition, I say begins with. So remember, this is a HTML sheet. So you have to adjust with a little. You can take the A section, the names starting with A, and then the name starting with B, and then C. Like that, you have to go step by step till you finish till A to Z. You have to cover it. So I just go with the first name in A section, Alicia this, and then I wipe off. I go to the end of it. Wipe off a little data here. I just need A alone. That's it. So TD with A alone. This is the starting with A, and of course with the HTML syntax. So don't delete that. TD and with A this, and click OK. Now all your names with A comes here. That's it. So easy. You can now you can view it. You can modify if you want to. Otherwise, if you are ready for publishing it, just select all the 4 rows, including the header row. Just copy, drag it, and copy the data. Copy this, and open your template file. Go to your Explorer. And go to 8hours.html file. Right click it. Open it with a good text editor. You might have any text editor. You can have a good programming/text code editor like Sublime Text, which is also free to download, but it might ask you to purchase a license later on. But at least for a time period, it is free. So you can use your Sublime Text Editor, which is a good code/text editor. In Mac, there is TextMate is available. In Windows, Programmer's Notepad is available. You can set it up. So lot of choices are there. In Linux, of course, everything is good enough. Gedit and etc. Everything you can use it. So let's go through the Sublime Text now. So I open it with Sublime Text, and you can view this doc type HTML. These and all, you don't need to do anything about it. You might want to change the title alphabetical list. You might want to change it later to your own chosen title. I have referred it twice in this file. You have to change it at both places. Alphabetical list. That is one thing. And character set UTF-8 is the default character set for many languages. We'll have UTF-8 as a default character set. But of course, for Western European character sets, the character set is different. So what you can do is, there is an easy way to identify your language character set, CHARSET, this one. You can easily identify by opening any of your news website, language websites. Just go for Google search and say, let's say for French news website. So you just open it and then open that web page in the Chrome browser. right click and open one of the news websites, and then view page source. Right click that inside that website, right click your mouse and say view page source. Once you do this, there will be a similar line there also, character set line. So just copy your character set there and paste it inside this. Instead of UTF-8, paste your character set of your language and save the file. That's it. So simple to change the character sets. And after this viewport and style sheets, you don't need to change anything. Then go below. Even in styles, you don't need to change anything. Just keep going below. I will tell you where you have to really edit it. Just go below, keep going below. Once you get this button, something called a button here, starting with in the 86th line, I have put something called button, this one. You can change it if you want to. That too again optional. You can change this EA to something else, and this EA to something else as well. So there are two A's here. You can change the capital A's to something else like cities, states, whatever you want. You can name city name. You can give the city name here twice. Instead of A, you can give city name twice and change it to this, and choose how many buttons you want. You can choose all our buttons, A, B, C, D, E, F to Z. Everything is a button. So you can choose how many buttons you want and delete the rest. But of course, I suggest you take a copy of your folder before you change it, because next time you might want the default selection or default number of buttons. So always take a backup before you do this. So now let's go through. After this buttons comes, you just keep going down, keep pressing the down arrow, and then once you get it, here there are two more A's comes. This divider ID equal to A here, this A is there, and then the table ID equal to A section. Here also you can change it. If you are changing the city to some city, say let's say New York or Tokyo, you can change it here as well if you want to. Otherwise leave it with the default. First experiment with the default and then later go on, keep changing it to your requirements. So this DA section is there, but now comes the important section. Paste your data below, paste your data above. These two lines are the most critical and useful things for us. So you have to paste your data in between. Don't worry about, just paste it. Coolly paste your Excel data here. Just don't worry about anything else. Paste it. Control V it or Command V in Mac. Just paste it. I pasted it, and that's it. I'm going to save it now. I can even do this for the B section. So let me do that for the B section. Paste the data for the B section. Just go to the LibreOffice thing and choose the B now. Standard filter, and instead of A, just choose B. B here, type B, TDB. So OK that, and all B comes here. Just select the rows along with the header, then Control C it, copy it, and paste it at the B section. Command V this. See, I have pasted it. So easy. You don't need to know any HTML. You just paste it, and the data like that. Keep going for C section, D section, etc. till you finish the Z section. You can keep classifying your data nicely. This is a one-time task, of course. Your page might be static and you need to do this once. That's it, and publish it. Now save it. Now the most wanted thing, how do you check this? So I save, Ctrl+S this, and now go to the Explorer and open it with your favorite browser. Right click this, open with, and Safari here. In Safari is a good browser. Google Chrome is again a good browser, available on all operating systems. I will go through both browsers and see how it looks like. Go to Safari. That's it. Our alphabetical list. The title is here and the header is here, which you can change, of course. And all our A to Z buttons are here. A to Z buttons, and then followed by the table data, which is in that divider below that buttons. You saw that divider, right? And where you pasted your data. So here you see all the names starting with A has come nicely, and there is a scroll bar here because the data is huge. You have to scroll it. So till everything comes in nicely, all the data gets displayed very well. A, and then click B To see the B section, which is a bigger B section, I can go through the scroll bar again, and then up to B section, everything comes out. All these things comes nicely. If you notice, there is something called a web address. And there are, of course, like that fields like web address, phone numbers, and your photos, your downloads of movies, MP3 audio files, profiles, PDF files, documents. Everything can be linked. Linked means hyperlinked. Suppose I select the sharif.org, I can right click it and say, oh, services, open URL, I can say this, but that is a tedious task for your users. You might want to hyperlink it so that if you click on with the mouse, it should open in a new window. That is called hyperlinking. So I will give you clues on how to achieve that as well in this same presentation. You can easily achieve that. I will show you how. But before that, I think you're okay with this A, B, and C like that. I haven't pasted anything on C and D. So all looks empty. A and B looks nice. So all this is finished. Let's again open this atos.html in atos stands for A to Z.html, A to Z.xlsx sheet. So right click that, open with Google Chrome. Google Chrome also shows this nicely along with a scroll bar. So everything is shown nicely. D is containing nothing. B is containing a lot of names. A is containing names. That's it. So easy. Now let us look at how to hyperlink something. I will give you clues on how to achieve this. So use your Excel knowledge, whatever you have, and then you can achieve that. So let's go to the Explorer window. Explorer, I think this is the Finder window. So in this atos.its1, I have also given you some sample files. Apart from this atos things, images folder contains, you have to drop all your images here. That is the folder this. Of course, don't forget to upload this entire folder of files to your web server, because it refers, these files atos will refer to W3 files and also may refer to search and this images folder. So upload the entire folder so that you don't miss anything out. Upload this entire atos folder to your web server so that it displays properly. Of course, you can change your atos.html to the name which your web server wants, so that you can check with your web server admin and do it. So that is another thing. But right now, let us go through the web hyperlinking part. Sample.html and sample.xls sheet. Sample.xls contains formulas again for your hyperlinking. Let's open that first. Open it with LibreOffice as usual. And I have given name, and profile download is another hyperlinking thing. You can copy this formula to wherever you want. Insert a new column. Of course, you can always insert a new column. Copy this formula. Change the cell references. I have used cell references like A2 here. You can see it in this formula. This I have referred at least once. I have referred, I think twice I have referred A2. You can change that to whatever your cell references and change it, and that's it. Your hyperlinking will be ready. Escape it. I don't want to do any changes here on your sample data. So this is the profile download. Toll-free number I have linked again. Toll-free number, I have given you formulas for linking toll-free number. Toll-free number linked. Web address linked. So you got all the formulas here. You just copy and paste your formulas, edit it for the cell numbers so that it represents the correct target, and then that's it. Save your file, and then as usual filter it on your HTML page and take it and paste it on your HTML atos.html file. That's it. So you'll get your links ready. Photo image and linked photo image and embedded link, and email is also linked here. So let's look at how I did. I have given you a sample.html, how it looks like. Let's see this sample.html. Open it. I can double click it to open it. Look at it. So nicely it looks at HTML features. This is the HTML features. Search in all fields is there. This is an optional thing. Now these are the rows, some 4 names, and in which I have given the profile downloads. If I click on this, this is called hyperlinking. it will take you to the download of that file or viewing of that profile file. So PDF file, this is a PDF file, you can view it. Similarly, you can do it for audios, videos, images, everything you can do hyperlinking. So toll-free number you can link, I can click it. On Mac, immediately it opens and says, can I call this number? Can I click call to make this call? I cancel it. So this is called hyperlinking of telephone numbers. Hyperlinking of web pages is possible. So I've linked the home pages. If you look at it, this web page comes automatically. So, and then hyperlinking of images. This is a small image embedded, but people want to look at the full size image. They can hyperlink it and do it like this. See, if I click it, the full image opens in a new tab. And then this send email, you can click on send email. Immediately the mail client opens on your laptop or PC. This again depends on your configuration of your PC or laptop. So this is how it is. So this is called hyperlinking feature. So I think I covered many major points about this. Let's see if anything else required to be covered. So this atos.xls and atos.html are the two files which are required to work with. And then I've told you how to wipe off the data and filter and take the data and paste it into the template sheet. The character set I have mentioned, so that you have done it, and then you know it. And then for hyperlinking, there are sample files given, so you can refer this. I will keep updating the wiki as I get time from time to time, so bookmark and view it. And then copy the entire folder to your web server so that you can view it nicely on your browser without double clicking any files. You can view it with the location bar. You can type your address and then view it worldwide, or your local web server. If you are establishing only locally for the PCs in your network, you can do that as well. There are many good free web servers available, so you can install them on your local PCs, local servers, and local PCs or servers, anything you can install it on, and then you upload this folder and view it on all your PCs. So one PC you install and every PC you can view it. Or if you can purchase a web server from GoDaddy or HostGator or some other web service provider in your area, you can do that as well for a low cost, and then publish it through the FTP. You can upload to the FTP programs like FileZilla or WinSAP. You can upload your entire folder with your username and password. You can upload it and then view it on your browser or ask your friends to view it. That's it. So, and then LibreOffice is free to download. You can download it. Google search for LibreOffice official website and then download it. You can use it easily. And I have already mentioned it, A to Z it can be changed to anything else. So geography, cities or states, that you can do it. And then paste your data below and paste your data above. In between them, you have to paste your datas, which you copied from your Excel to your atos.html file. So you have to copy and paste it with a text editor. From Excel, you can copy and paste it to your atos.html through a text editor. Paste it, save it, and open it in your browser. And then, so that's it. I think I've covered everything. Hope you find it very useful for your work and your publishing work. So I wish you all the best. So thanks for watching and have a nice day. So that's it.